there were people doing bad things to babies.
The people what?
Oh, yeah.
The cherubs, the poor cherubs.
No, they were cherubs, right? They weren't babies. They were cherubs.
And like we rescued them and we allied with
We're
them or
gonna go talk
something.
to the baby's boss. Yeah. the
That's
boss
right.
Baby.
Let's say,
Yeah.
so when we
But-
last left our heroes, you were split into two teams. The team in the city had rescued a significant portion of the printed papers that expose the plot to bring the demon to Earth. And we're going to distribute those among, I believe Dave Jones volunteered to play the role of newspaper distributor. So that's what he was going to be doing for the next multiple sessions. I was listening to it again. You were mocking the idea that this is what we're doing in our game.
Oh, that's right.
Newspapers.
I think I did.
I love the
did.
fact that we convinced the
You got
toilet
paper
bowl
out.
cleaners to
Yeah.
distribute the papers
Yeah,
for
so
us.
you got the Night Soil Guild to distribute them. They figure they
Yeah.
can move without people really noticing them. And in addition to that, in addition to that, you got the printing press set up in the baker's basement of the baker that you rescued, and because he's not using it because he doesn't have flour to store, so there could be more. Somebody's echoing at me. There could be more papers printed in the near future. And you went to check in on / rescue Tenzin's mentor. What's his name again?
Ya or Ska.
Pasong La.
Hassan La.
Mhm.
Okay. And Morty successfully just bluffed his way past the guards and got them to leave. So that's where we left the city team. The Demon Web team made it to the Demon Web. You found some dead cherubs that seem to be followers of Elsa Tree. Is that how it's pronounced?
I think it's something like that. Ellis
Something like
Tree
that.
or something.
Yeah, the opponent of Lolth. And then you met some other cherubs who were being attacked by demons. They weren't very good fighters, but you killed the demons and saved the cherubs, who said they're here to destroy the tuning fork, which will stop Lolth from going to Earth or to the material plane, even though Obadiah pointed out, well, that's sort of our only way back. And they said, well, we're going to destroy it. So that is where we left everybody. And so let's pick up with the team in the Abyss, the Demon Web team. You've met these cherubs, and you say, take me to your leader, and that's where we left it.
Yeah, I think they were going to take us to their leader. I think we like licked our wounds after the battle. I don't know if anyone needed a short rest. I think I'm good. Is everyone else healthy enough to proceed?
Let me take a quick look.
It looks like it on the spreadsheet.
I seem to be
I'm
fine.
down on spells quite a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe AJ?
I think we must have short rested to get our health back, and then
Looks like I must have taken some hits.
You did, sorry. You also used a, I don't know.
One of your
While you were
plus
gone, we
minus
put
two.
you in the front to take all the shots.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
were.
right, go on.
We figured that's what you would want.
Yeah.
all right. So let's follow them. I'll translate if needed, but hopefully their leader at least speaks a language that's more common than the celestial tongue.
Okay. Yeah, so they fly ahead of you with their little cherubic wings. And after about, I mean, it's hard to judge distances, but after about 10, 15 minutes of walking down, and it's just webs everywhere down, but you do see some evidence of like incursions from other planes. You see carts, you see dead horses, like bones of horses. In one place you see like the facade of a building. And then finally you come to a stone structure. It looks like it was pulled into this plane from the material plane somehow. And you see a stone structure, and it's in pretty bad shape. It's like half of a building. But the cherubs lead you in there, and they're telling you, Obadiah, that Their boss's name is Mogul. Let's say Mogul. And you can talk to him. So that you go in there, and there's this angelic being. I mean, he's in form sort of a drow, but he's large, he's muscular, he's got wings coming off his back, and very serene, and he stands. He says, greetings. He looks at your symbol, Obadiah, your symbol of Elsa-Tree. Says, greetings. Greetings, my brother Drow. Greetings, my friend the High Elf who wears the symbol of Elsa-Tree. I did not expect to see such people in this terrible place. Greetings. And he says this in common, or undercommon.
Well, since his minions didn't, I guess, necessarily summarize our whole mission, I'll try to do that for him and tell him that we've come through after stealing a tuning fork from the drow in order to try to thwart Lolth's backup plan and steal her tuning fork and prevent her coming through if the ritual fails. And of course, I'll explain the ritual if he hasn't heard of it.
Okay. He says, yes, Elsa-Tree knows of such things. And while she doesn't involve herself directly in the material plane, we knew about Wolf's plan here to use the tuning fork to attack the material plane. So you and we have common cause. I have been ordered to come here and destroy that tuning fork to prevent her from going to the material plane.
We spoke with your soldiers, your cherub soldiers, and they kind of told us about this plan, which of course we understand the most important thing is to prevent Lolth from ever making it to the material plane. But we also have further business back there. So rather than destroying it outright, we wanted to make a deal and try to use it to take ourselves back after stealing it and then destroy it once we've arrived.
I have my orders. My orders are to destroy the tuning fork as soon as I can get access to it. Anything else would be too risky. Too many lives are at stake.
What Metzley said, can you offer us another way back home if we destroy the tuning fork outright?
He looks around and says, the abyss is full of many mortal souls trapped here. Some took actions to deserve to be here. Others did not. I did not come here on a mission to rescue souls from the abyss. Souls or mortals. I have my orders.
Well, I look around at my comrades and try to read the room.
Yeah, sounds great. Seems fine. No problem. Destroy the tuning fork? No problem.
Yeah, why don't we see if we can help you with that?
Yeah, we'll
I'm
be
sure.
glad to help.
Yeah, we're all about goal number one.
Thank you. You, like me, see that there's more than 8 lives at stake here. There are millions and millions of lives at stake. So thank you. I'm glad you see the big picture. Will assist me.
We always see the big picture.
Can we find out what like our resources are? Do they have allies?
Yeah. Do they know where this is being held and what we would have to do in order to infiltrate and get it?
Says, I do know that it's being held on a lower level than where we currently are. We thought we would have easy access to the lower level. However, unfortunately, we have found access to the lower level, but it is guarded by some of my cherubs went in and did not come out. And I was trying to judge our strength and if we would be able to assault whatever this guardian is. I don't know if I would have the offensive capabilities to destroy it.
Oh, we might be able to help with that, but what assistance could you provide us once we get past the Guardian?
Says, most of my magic is beneficial in nature. I have healing magic. I have the ability to resurrect if needed.
Both of those could come in handy. I could see those being useful in a scrape.
Mhm. I'm not perfect at navigating these webs, but I have some ability at navigating the webs and finding our goal. And yeah, I have the ability to destroy the tuning fork.
What does it take to destroy the tuning
Yeah,
fork?
what does that take? Is it not just a simple matter of smashing it with a rock?
Just in case you can't get to it and we need to destroy it for you.
Right.
He pulls out his big golden mace. He's like, yes, this would do it just fine. And he holds it up. Says it's just a metal object.
So no special ritual in order to destroy it. It's, even though it can be used as a magical component, it's not in and of itself protected by magic, as far as you know.
Correct.
Okay, good. And who holds it? Where is it? This guardian themselves, or is that known?
No, not the first guardian we encounter. No, it'll be on a lower level. It's one of Lolth's high lieutenants. I don't know which one. Perhaps Lolth herself. If so, then all may be lost. But it's more likely one of her lieutenants.
Well, is there, it seems like there's no time to waste. We should find our way down to this lower level and make sure we get there before Lolth has a plan to go up to the material plane, which we understand could be in a matter of days. So we should probably start making our way there.
Yes. Yes. And he looks around, he says, thank you for seeing the big picture and recognizing my limitations. And then he looks at, and he's in the middle of a sentence and he just stops talking. And his eyes like glaze over white.
Do we recognize this as like receiving a sending spell or any sort of specific thing that we've come in contact with, or no?
Are we experiencing him on Zoom? Like, is he just frozen?
Are you muted? Like,
Like Jenny right now?
I think Jay's just holding still just to mess with us.
Oh, nice.
Or
Or is he a mentat maybe? Anybody see Dino?
Mogil?
Yeah, he's something.
And then he looks at you, Obadiah. He says, you are the son of Latifa, are you not?
how do you know this? But yes.
For you, I can do something different, not for the rest. The Dark Maiden does not approve of how our fellow deities have treated your family. I have permission to return you to the material plane as recompense for the poor treatment from her fellow deities.
You're very kind, but my loyalty to this band will continue in getting them back home if if we are able. But I'll stay to complete the mission. But thank you for speaking with Our Lady on my behalf. So I politely decline.
I initiated nothing.
Oh.
I do not approach the Dark Maiden with your requests. She approaches me.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of I guess rub my little trinket that has her symbol on it and just kind of think about her. I'm not much for communicating with her directly, but I
Glad that
have,
sentence is recorded.
say what?
I'm glad that sentence is recorded.
You know what I mean. Anyway, good to know. Thank you for relaying the information.
For
from
a
our-
minute, I thought you meant the message from the gods, but no.
No, he means the phrasing.
Okay, so it's off to do some punching and kicking and stabbing. All right. On that note, let's switch back to the city. You're at Pasang La's abode. Okay, Cole said she's not an Avatar Last Airbender fan. Did anybody watch that?
I started.
No?
The good
Okay.
version or the
Well,
bad version? The
not
animated
the bad
version?
version. Not the bad
I-
version.
I watched
Okay.
a lot of the animated stuff with my kids, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely basing him on one of those characters. Anyway,
Does he enjoy tea?
if only I could nab that good of a character. No, I'm thinking more Boomy.
Ah, okay, very good.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, there you go.
Me either.
He's very chill. So, oh, okay. You've sent the guards away from Pasang La's house. What would you like to do now?
Are we in his house yet?
Not when we had last left.
We just tricked the guards into going away.
Oh, you're Morty now.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we should all go in. Maybe one person should stay outside.
Well, wait, so somebody was disguised as the guard captain, right? Was that Morty? Isn't that how we sent him away? Right,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
How long is
Yes.
that gonna last for him? How long is that spell gonna last, Morty?
That is
Hour, I think.
1 hour and no
Oh, okay.
concentration.
Okay, so maybe you should hang out outside and look like a guard captain.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Is that cool? Cool with you?
Yeah. Yep, I'm outside.
Okay. Can you throw a rock inside or something if something goes wrong?
I'll just call in because I'll still be. Well, yeah, I'll
Do the secret knock.
Perfect.
I have the message spell. So I don't have to be able to see you. I have to point
Yeah,
my
that'll
finger
work.
toward you. Yeah, so I'll just message somebody inside.
Okay, perfect. So the rest of us go inside.
And you go inside. It appears to be 2, if not 3-story house, and the first floor appears to be unoccupied.
Do we see any lights from up above? What do we see?
Well, it's daytime. It's all pretty. I mean, even though you're underground, there are like, I don't know. I guess there's fluorescent fungus or something in the daytime. You don't see any. You don't see much from up above. No.
I call out, Honorable Pasang La, are you here?
And you hear back, Tenzin, is that you?
Yes, it is me.
Oh,
I've come here to talk to you.
all right. So yeah, he comes downstairs and looks around. You brought friends. You brought friends. It's been so long. He gives you what kind of greeting does he give you?
A fist bump.
All right. All right.
A very wise ancient form of fist bump.
It's been so long. You
And-
brought friends, and how did you get past the guards outside? Never mind. Never mind. You are such a good student. I shouldn't even question.
It is a very long story, Pasang La, but we don't have a lot of time.
Hunter, we can see you're playing a video game.
No, I was just looking at a text. I apologize.
We are here because we are trying to stop the sacrifice. These are my fellow travelers, and
Those are
We
unpleasant
need it.
things.
we're
Those are-
hoping that you can help us.
But those are unpleasant ceremonies. I can see why you'd object to that.
Yes, we have heard that you are here in your house under arrest because of what you said that was in the newspaper. Is that true?
I don't know anything about what's in the newspaper. I don't know why I was under arrest. I chose to remain here in my house. It will come as no surprise to you that it was a choice for me to remain in my house. No, I could have gotten out. What he's saying is that he could have gotten out
Oh,
at any
okay.
point. He says, I wanted to wait until the time was right to find out what was behind my arrest and what was going on. Because you are here, the time is right.
So we tell him specifically about what was in the newspaper and ask him, can you tell us more about your work that suggested if this comes to pass that all will be lost?
And he looks very concerned. He didn't know this was in the makings. He says, "Oh, yes, this is actually going to happen. I believe you. I trust your judgment if you say it's going to happen. Very bad news. Very, very bad news. Yes, I try to study as many subjects as possible. And in the past year or two, I've been studying dimensional rifts and interaction with gods. And yes, I knew that one of the foundations of the Drow religion is that we want to bring Lolth here, but that's always just been talk. And so in my study and research, I published a paper that said, well, if this actually happened, we would all suffer. It got only academic interest. Some people who get upset about such things got upset about it, but it did not come to anything. But yes, I see that if they're actually planning on doing this and making this happen, I see why they wanted to keep me quiet now.
It appears that they do want to do this. Pasong law.
That will be very bad for everyone.
That's why we're hoping you can help us. Do you know anything about the specifics of the ceremony, how it would be conducted and how we might be able to stop it?
I have lots of notes in the library. I would have to study them. There are very special circumstances that require a rift between the dimensions. Did you say it was going to be on Midsummer's Day? That would make sense.
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what I said.
Yes, that would make sense. That would make it easiest. Yes, I can't speak off the top of my head, but if we go to the library, I will do research and see exactly what conditions there are. Some people think it's just you sacrifice someone, you drain their blood, and then hello. Speaking of that, some people think it's very simple, but a lot of things have to fall right or wrong, and there may be other things not obvious that we can disrupt to prevent
Okay,
this.
so if we go to the library, maybe you can help us look through some of the teachings to understand more.
Absolutely. I'd probably be studying all night.
We believe that Dritz is being held as to be sacrificed. Have you seen Dritz? Do you know where Dritz would be?
I have not seen him in decades. I haven't seen him since he left the city. In fact, most people thought he was dead. So I don't know if you give there's a story about how he was kidnapped by a vampire and held for decades. So I don't know if you give that story. He says, I have not seen Dritz since he returned. I'm shocked to hear that he's here, but I'm not shocked that he would be the sacrifice, both for petty revenge from the queen and also, there are certain requirements for a sacrifice if they're going to have power, and Dritz would meet all those requirements and more. So
what are those requirements?
Noble character, strong spirit, strong will, bravery, all of those.
I believe that my colleagues may have more questions for you, But I have one question right away. Is your wife here?
When we started being surveilled by the guards, she went to her sister's house.
So she hasn't been cooking recently. There's nothing in the kitchen.
Oh, that's right.
I know she likes to bake. I'm hungry. I was just hoping for a cookie. Her cookies are so good.
I forgot there was a wife. I always keep some cookies around. I shared some with the guards. They treated me nice and I treated them nice, but yeah, he reaches into a secret stash.
Okay. We all get a cookie.
Yes,
Excellent. Perfect.
pretend cookie for
Nice.
everybody.
Oh, delicious. Tell me more about the cookie.
My fellow travelers, do you have any questions before we consider how to go to the library?
So it didn't sound like, and I'm not in the room, but it didn't sound like he had any idea like who had made the decision to move forward with this, because it was news to him. But that's something that we might want to know. Is someone pressuring the queen to rush this, to do this ritual, or is it just her own idea? And then the other question ideas that I had, Hunter had, that is, was the ways to disrupt it, but that's the library.
Yeah. If you ask that question about who's pressuring, I mean, he doesn't have any inside knowledge, but just what he does know, he thinks it's all the queen's idea from start to finish. No, he thinks most people who've been paying attention in the city would also suspect that.
And did you ask where Drizzt was, or he didn't know? Because he hadn't
didn't
seen
know.
him. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
he doesn't know. I think we should.
So it sounds like it'll be an all-nighter of studying for him. So you can watch him or not.
Well, we need to protect him. I don't want him going alone. What else do we need to do? Our poop patrol sort of has things under control. There's more stuff at the printing press.
Well, Sylvie had an appointment for tonight.
Oh, that's right.
The VFW,
go to the,
VSW.
The
Maybe we
VSW,
should all
that's
go to
right.
the VSW. Let's kind of stick together. He's not going to research all night.
Oh, I don't know if we all should show up at the VSW. I think we need to look like a band of veterans.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
can-
so sure that I look
Right.
like a veteran. I'm a monk.
Morty can go to protect the librarian or the Pasang La at the library. I don't know if maybe our barbarian also wants to go to. Oh, she's a kind of a veteran too, though, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she should go with.
She
Yeah,
can
that'd be good.
pass. Yeah, definitely.
But Morty will
Tracy
go to
Flick?
guard
Tracy
duty.
Flick, she pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would lend us some credence too to have some powerful women along.
Good point.
Okay, and then the rest of us will go to the library.
So it's the monk, the rogue, and who am I forgetting?
Evan, our
Evan.
ranger.
Oh yeah, Evan. Yeah, which way does Evan go?
I don't
Yes,
know, he's being very
he's
quiet.
not here. I think he's a little.
He's here.
Maybe he fell into the abyss.
Maybe so.
He was
Um,
gazing into it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go to the library with us.
Yeah, probably. All right.
So it's me and two imaginary friends going to the VSW.
It's always good to show up with your imaginary friends.
Yeah, I'll just
Do you
play all
have, do
three
you have any
characters.
puppets?
Yeah.
I mean, this is like what even time of day is it? It's like early afternoon, so it's you don't have to split up right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we could head to the
Oh,
library.
yeah, then let's all go to the library just so that while we're walking down the street and stuff, we feel we're together and that kind of thing. And then you guys
Yeah.
can head out.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
So as you're walking down the street, you notice that, I mean, you haven't been back in the city for long, but compared to yesterday and compared to this morning, there's a lot of agitation. There's a lot of grumbling. You see a lot of people like whispering to each other and talking to each other. You see a lot of people pulling out the paper and looking at it. The paper has made its way around. And it's
Good.
like, it seems like normal business has sort of stopped. Like people are standing in front of shops just talking instead of going into shops and buying things. Shopkeepers are standing out in the front of the street talking to other people instead of in their store doing business. So there's a lot of that going on.
Looks like some of our rabble rousing has been a success in causing discord. Hopefully that helps us draw attention away from our efforts by kind of spreading the attention of guards and officials.
Down with the man.
Bread to the people.
Bread to the people. Viva la revolution.
All right, so you just go into the library?
think
Yeah, we go into
so.
a back door of the library. We're not trying to.
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
attention,
pass
and-
out. He has like his own, it's not exactly a secret entrance, but it's like sort of like an employee's entrance, but he's not an employee, but he's such a integral part of the library that he can just come and go as he pleases. And he knows ways to walk through the library so that he won't see very many people, and people he does see. I mean, it's not like he's public enemy number one on a wanted poster. So he goes to what does he have with the library? Does he have like does he have an office there? Is he just there all the time?
He has a cubby.
Yeah, all right. Yep. Yeah, he goes to his regular study area and he's got his books and papers all around there. And he has sort of one section that was, he's been studying like he's been studying nutrition, so that's like part of his cubby. And he's been studying the history of some foreign continents. So that's been an interest of his in this past year. But one of the sections is certainly deities and planar rifts. And he's like, there's a lot here. I can't just speak off the top of my head, but yeah, I'll look into, what is required for this ceremony to happen and what we could do to disrupt it. Short of just, obviously one way to disrupt it is stop her from sacrificing Drist. That's
So
something we would all
Morty's
like.
Morty's kind of suspicious and wants to make sure he's looking around to make sure that no one is like watching this area or like actively surveilling these same books that he had set aside in his cubby.
All right, give me a perception check.
Call.
Will it work? Oh, there it goes. Okay, that was low. Only 9.
Is he proficient in that?
He
If
is.
so, then he can't roll below a 10.
Oh yeah, 10. Perfect.
He's got a +0?
+4.
No,
So
his
14.
dice can't. Okay.
Yeah. You're right.
No, you don't see anybody. Examining you at all. It's a pretty quiet part of the library, and the books don't look disturbed to you. And you ask Passang Law, and he says, "Oh no, they look pretty much like I left them. I guess they just wanted to keep me quiet, and maybe when I didn't cause any trouble, they figured that these books and notes wouldn't be any problem."
All right. Yep. No, nothing suspicious here.
Pasangla, we may not have a lot of time because eventually they're going to figure out you're not in your house anymore. So how can we help you?
Well, one way is you could be in my house and be me. Your friend seems to have a penchant for disguise. That's one way. Oh, but you mean help me research?
Well, that was a good idea, Pasangla. That was good.
That was a good idea.
What is that? He says you're one of the best students I've ever had. You haven't been studying this for the past year like I have, but you can absolutely help me go through this stuff tonight.
I will do that.
All right.
It would be my honor.
Okay. And the third one of you can go get some of my wife's cookies and bring them back here. You know, tells you where his wife's sister lives, and yeah,
That seems like the
forgot
most
there was a
important.
wife. Forgot there was a wife. So whoops.
So I'm the disguiser. I'm the one that's just gonna wait at the house, and if anyone comes knocking, I'll become him.
That was a suggestion.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. That you go back to the house
I like it.
and that, Evan, are you there?
I don't think he is.
I
He
don't
said
think
he
he'll
had to
object
step
to being
away.
sent to get cookies.
Okay, he's going to get cookies.
There you go.
He's gonna come back and be like, I'm doing what?
No, you're pretending to get pretend cookies. It's fun.
Um,
So I'm just telling you, I don't have a lot for this, so I'm
All
following
right.
your lead, or we can move it
okay,
along.
so, oh, have the veterans left? Is it just me and,
I don't know, have they?
are
You
you,
know,
are you ready?
the VFW doesn't really get going till a little
Oh,
after
yeah.
dinner. I mean, so
Okay.
we don't want to
Okay,
show up
well,
too
you
early.
should-
We
you
want it
should
to be in
sit-
a
Why don't you stay with
receptive
us
mood.
for a little bit?
Sounds good.
Okay, so Pasangwa hands me a stack of papers. He's not super organized. And I start flipping through them. What do I see?
I mean, there's lots of, it's on the border between so there's arcane magic, which is like what wizards do. That's like, as opposed to divine magic, which is what gods do. And this is on the border of both. It's traveling between the planes, and that's usually arcane magic, but it's certainly involving gods. That's divine magic. So it's the fact that it's the intersection of those two is already sort of an advanced subject of research. And so, how do gods traverse planes? When are they allowed to? When can they? When can't they? And then just like philosophy of how different gods behave, especially Lolth, and what does she actually want? What would she actually do? That sort of stuff.
All right, I think I am gonna get both interested in how the first part was like how she could transverse planes, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna start heading down that stack of papers for a little bit.
Hmm.
And what do I learn?
Yeah, that there are firm barriers between planes, and that's actually one way that gods are actually weaker than some mortals who have magical abilities. Is that there are strong taboos and even rules against them going between planes. They usually are stuck where they rule, but not always, and that it takes a significant amount of power. It takes there's certain times when the borders between planes are weaker. Like that's why everybody sort of knew this would be Midsummer Day. That would be a time that they're especially weak. They would need some other things to make it weak, which I think the Octopodemos learned ways that the borders between the planes are being weak. I don't think your team has learned that, but something must be weakening the planes to even make this possible. And that that from time immemorial, things like blood sacrifices have been used, but people have studied like, okay, is that something they just hit on? Is it actually the blood that makes it happen? Is it something else? Is it scientific? Is it magical? What exactly does need to be done to open up the planar rift? Is it just sacrificing a person or what? And that's a thing that I told myself I'd think about before next week. So by next week, I'll have some other idea as to what needs to
Some
be done.
additional details. All right.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I start thinking I'm finding stuff, but all I can think about is the cookies. And so I'll have to wait for a little bit. before I figure out more about that.
All right.
Meanwhile, Paul is also looking through a stack of papers. Can we know, and I ask him, what have you learned from what you've looked at so far?
Pretty much what I said.
Oh, okay.
Also some more cookie recipes.
So we're gonna continue looking through papers and thinking about cookies.
Okay. Okay. Is this a good time to switch back to the abyss?
Unless you're going to switch to the VSW, although it is just
We're gonna come
still
back to
be,
that.
as you mentioned.
And that's what I'm thinking. It'd sort of be nice to switch back and forth, although the abyss would be a battle, so that might be sort of long, but it's only, we got 2 hours, give or take. So I'm tempted to switch back to the abyss.
Well, our monk's gonna turn into a pumpkin in an hour, though.
Our
Oh, she's
monk's
not-
about to
she's-
go put her pumpkin to bed, so I'll be back.
Oh, look at all those pumpkins on the couch with you.
I know.
Got a sleeping dog.
Oh, that's a dog. Okay, I thought it was a
Sleeping.
blanket.
I know it did look kind of like a blanket.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, great. So we switch to the abyss group and your guardian angel. First of all, he has offered to heal any one of you that needs healing, to the tune of 20 hit points. Is anybody in need, or did you already take care of yourselves? Okay, Yeah,
I could use a topping off of a couple of points.
How many J did you say?
20.
20? I'll take it.
Okay, he can do it 3 times per day. So yeah, he gives it to you. He says, I'm happy to assist anyone who serves a deity as loyally and bravely as you. You reluctant paladin.
Yes. I smile.
And did you hear what you did with your wardrobe? The magic item that I mentioned, I put it in the thing too.
Yeah, the smock, basically,
Yeah,
right?
the smock that drips blood at all
Bloody
times.
smock, yeah.
I don't remember what it does, but I remember reading it.
It's in the PowerPoint. And it
Which is
drips blood
good.
all the time.
Well, that's delightful. It's gonna make it hard to be the light of the world with that dripping blood on everybody.
Well, I'm trying to ask you, how does it go with your reluctant paladin persona?
Let's see. Once per turn, you
Go
roll
ahead.
damage in the attack. You may re-roll weapons dice damage. If you do so, you must use the second total. Your weapon attacks to slashing. All right, cool.
Sorry. I didn't-
So, I don't suppose I've been able to sense any sort of direction of where we're heading. So I think we're kind of reliant on this guy to show us where the appropriate place to go is, right?
Yeah, he's leading you through this sort of winding maze of webs. At a certain point, he says, "Okay, this is the area that I think leads to the lower level, and it's also where our cherubs have gone in and not come out." So
At some point when it's deemed the right time, I can cast locate object too. If that
Okay.
helps us.
for the tuning fork,
Yeah, I've got that on my list.
okay,
Might be early yet if we're still
Yeah.
not on the right level, but
Right, but I just so we know whenever it comes to that time.
great.
okay. So yeah, he waves you to a cave and says, "This is where this is the area that I think leads to the lower level, and my cherubs have not come out of it."
Well, it sounds pretty dangerous, but I think we can try to head in there. Do we see any like tracks or signs of other creatures that have gone in there to give us a hint of what to expect, since he hasn't had anyone come out to tell him?
No, it's just it's just webs.
And it's like, is there a
Spike.
door or it's just like, it's just,
Just like an entrance to an area.
okay. Well,
Can we
I mean, I could try to sort
scry
of,
or-
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, can we scry or magically peek at what's going on in there? Throw a hat in?
You tell me.
Not with any of my spells.
Not me, certainly. I mean, I could try to sneak in there.
I can cast Pass Without Trace on us to aid your sneakage, and
I would be, in that case, extremely sneaky.
and that way we could follow maybe 60 to 100 feet behind you, not too far if trouble
I mean,
happens.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how useful that would be, but I guess we don't know till we go in there and sort of see what the lay of the land is.
I'll do it. I'll cast it. So we all get, if we have to make stealth rolls, we all get +10.
All right, so, or Weaver will try and make her way in stealthily to see if she can see anything that's going on in there.
Okay, just a second. All right, hold on.
The person we're missing from our group is,
Dave,
oh yeah, Zeron, that's right.
he's seeing Harry Styles tonight.
Is he really? That's awesome.
What's that?
Said Dave is seeing Harry Styles tonight.
Not familiar with that.
It's sort of like Brandy Carlisle, except less female.
Okie dokie. All right, so you start to walk in, Orb Weaver. I set up the map on Roll20. You want to put yourself in the lower left corner where I'm pinging?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't. Can sorry, can you ping again? I couldn't. Okay, I see now. Okay, awesome.
So, Orb Weaver, are you going by yourself
You're-
invisibly or Pass Without Trace, or how are you going?
I am passing without trace, and I am also super stealthy to begin with.
Okay.
Were you going to offer me a homunculus to
I
tag
was
along?
going to offer you a homunculus servant who is also quite stealthy.
Uh-huh.
So-
Tell me more about this homunculus. I don't really know what its capabilities are.
It is a stealth +4 in dexterity saving throws. It is does not have many hit points. It can fly.
Okay. Well,
And it
my
will
stealth
obey my
is
command.
+13 and then +10, so +23 at the moment. So,
And you can't roll below a 10.
and I can't blow a 10, so I'm gonna get a minimum of 33 when I roll my stealth. So I think probably maybe I shouldn't take anybody with me that could make noise,
Okay, fair enough.
including
Fair
a
enough.
very small homunculus servant.
So can y'all tell me what you see on the map? Do you only see a small portion?
I see.
Yeah, there's
See
like
blackness.
a hallway down to the right or a tunnel to the right and a tunnel to the up.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
basically what I see also. Yeah.
Same.
Yep. Okay, great.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, roll stealth just for fun.
Okay, good
See how
time.
much above 33 you get.
Badoink. I got. Oh, just 33.
Oh, okay. Well, yourself a little, stumbling a little bit, but you move silently among these webs, and I mean you can move yourself around. It's a maze of webbing.
Okay, so I can. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty webby. Huh, interesting. So if I move to the east, I don't really see,
Oh, yeah, I probably should have that's sort of supposed to be cut off. I mean, like directly to the east.
yeah, if I move directly east.
Yeah, that's not part of the room.
Oh, okay,
That's
sorry.
the wall. That's okay.
Okay, so I move up and sure looks webby.
Yeah, you don't see any.
Nothing super obvious so far. So if I'm sorry, I don't know how far I've moved yet. This is yeah, so I've moved maybe 60 feet to the northeast and
All right.
still just looks super webby.
Yeah, I mean, the things you can see, you'll be able to see. So I won't have to tell you if you see them or not.
Okay.
I think if I did it right.
All right, so I'm gonna continue, I guess, moving to the east a little bit. Move to the southeast. I don't really see much. Looks like some corridors further to the east. Moving a little further northeast. Still don't see much yet. Another corridor. And then if I very far to the east, I do see some spidery looking creature.
Oh, they were supposed to be off the map. Sorry. They were supposed to
Okay,
be, all right.
There's nothing to the far east at all. There's nothing there.
All right, he's a little bit out of our sight. I'm getting nervous. I look around to everyone else and whisper, should we head
Well, I
that
kind
way?
of
Well, there goes your stuff.
Yeah, right. Always silence your phone for Christ's sake. Let's see. Well, I could.
Oh, there you are.
I came back a little bit. I can report back that I haven't seen much yet. I've explored to the east and see. I'm going to try moving a little further north and see if I can find anything. Oh, so indeed, I
So is
moved
somebody going
north.
to play for Mr. Jones or Mr. Miller?
I have his thing pulled up. I don't know if I'll be.
Well,
Sure.
you're already, I mean, it's probably best to be either Jones or Evan or somebody. But if you're not ready, that's,
So yeah, so by
I don't know.
moving north, I did find some creepy skeleton looking thing.
oh, okay. All right, yeah. You get there, you're being stealthy, I guess. Yeah, you see this big, you see a big, like, pig looking demon thing.
Holy cow.
It's huge, it's nasty. It doesn't
That is
see
a
you.
scary
but
looking thing.
It's there.
Yeah.
Can I see him again?
What's that?
Huh.
Okay.
You're sort of sitting there snorting.
All right.
Grumbling.
Well, maybe I will retreat back to my comrades and report, and so we could talk about that there's a big, ugly looking beastie to the north. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
I just went through some diversity training and you shouldn't assume that he's mean just because he looks that way.
Okay.
Is that what they said? Don't assume people are evil?
Any sign of, I don't know, dead celestials or the tuning fork?
Evan, would it be wrong to just kill him in his sleep then? Is that not appropriate?
It's totally appropriate, but you shouldn't do it just because of the way he looks.
Oh, what can we use as a guide to know if we can kill someone in their sleep?
I mean, your own moral compass is a pretty good guide.
You'd think.
Yeah,
But
if you're inclined to be, evil chaotic for whatever reason, then you can kill anyone you want, I think.
All right, gentlemen, and ladies, I suppose. There's a super creepy looking demon to the north. That I think probably we'll need to get past if we want to make progress towards this tuning fork. intimidating enough that I have no doubt that cherubs would have had trouble getting past it. So maybe we should think of a way that which we want to approach. We could align ourselves so that some of the more our melee fighters are towards the front and ranged attackers are more towards the back. And I expect we're going to have to engage this demon.
All right, so should we follow you? Do you want to get in position and wave us forward, or it's
Yep,
the-
sure.
directly north, not the northeast path?
It's pretty much the northern path, and then we'll move forward about 150 feet, and then it's going to fork to the right. And then after that, it's probably right. Then after that, we'll see maybe not 150 feet, more like 100 feet or 80 feet, and then we'll encounter about another 40 feet to the east will be this demon. So I didn't see anything on the way, so I suspect we would be fine to just proceed in whatever way we wanted to, without worrying about finding our way. It seemed like a relatively direct path once I explored it. So
Can you-
yeah.
Can you lead?
Sure,
the
sure,
way?
sure. I'll start leading that way. Here we go. So let's go this way. And then I'm gonna stop sort of right here. Actually, I'm actually and say it's just up here to the northeast of me, about another 40 feet. So we're quite close now.
And we think that's the correct direction to go versus heading straight east right here.
I could try east first if you guys want to wait at this junction. I found this creature to the northeast and certainly looked intimidating enough that I felt like it was suspicious, but I'm
Well,
happy
we don't
to-
want to be flanked from behind either, so maybe it would be
All right,
best.
so why don't you guys hang back just a bit and I'll explore to the east just to make sure that I don't find anything. So I'll move to the east. And to the east, seems like it's a dead end as far as I can see. There's some passages that loop back to the okay, there's some stuff over there.
Where are you?
I moved I saw spiders again. I was kind of over here.
Okay.
There's a big yellow circle with some spiders in it.
Yes, those things you saw were like half person, half spider. Like they have giant spider bodies and person. You know, because you're a drow. Those are driders.
Those are driders. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
You saw
I can-
3 driders.
all right, so I will sort of report back. I'll make my way back to where my comrades are, and I'll say, all right, so heading to the east through a maze of some rather twisty passages, there are 3 driders. I don't know. It's around a few passages, so I don't know if they'll immediately come. They're probably a couple 100 feet away. So it might take them a bit of time after we engage this first, but
The demon
it could be
you
that
saw-
there's a more direct path from them to where we are behind the demon. So
the
we
the
might
demon you
expect them
saw,
to.
you said was sleeping? No,
No.
not sleeping.
No, I was just very stealthy.
I
Um,
see. So no sneaking past it.
I don't think so. And like I said, I don't know about how long it would take these riders to join the fray were we to engage this demon, or if really they're allied with him, but I would assume that they might be. And like I said, I don't know, the path that I took to find them was a little circuitous, but there might be a faster one that could allow them to join the battle more quickly.
Well, at least we can watch our flank, even if we don't know they're gonna join us.
And like I said, there,
Sounds-
there certainly is a path that would be coming from the east, or even if they looped around from the south. But those are longer, so we might have to buy ourselves a little bit of time before they would flank us.
Okay.
So guys, it looks like just to the north of us, there is a very little space. And if we can attract this demon towards us, I can cast grease on the floor here, and the
Highly
demon will likely fall. And it should be easy pickings from there. And
Oh,
we
it's
can
actually
also
harder
protect
for me to
ourselves
engage
from
a
the flank
demon
of
once
the
it's fallen.
driders. What's that?
Sorry? I actually like shooting things that are standing up, but I appreciate that. We make it easier for our melee fighters, and it certainly would hinder him. So that could be a good idea.
So can everyone see, like, Evan, Jones, and Nicole? Can y'all see something? Can you see through someone's eyes?
I can see nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, yes, that's because we have. put it in
I just
our
stuck myself on the map,
Closes, because he's not.
which I know I
Should be
wasn't
able to
supposed to do,
see
but I
through
did it
someone's
anyway.
Yeah, you can
eyes.
put yourself right about there. That's where we are.
I got, I smell.
I thought I made it like so that Evan could see through AJ's eyes, etc.
Yeah, I could see last time. But maybe I was seeing through Dave's eyes. I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, let me try this again. All right, now can you see through AJ's eyes, Evan?
So no, but I may have screwed it up because I put myself on the map.
Oh,
That
you
may
didn't screw
be-
anything up. That's fine.
Oh, so I just see where I am.
Okay. And I'll try a little bit more, and then I'll just give up. Maybe having issues with Roll20 tonight. Okay, well. Determined by characters. So like if I go here and if I say, so now Nicole, you still can't see?
I cannot see.
Like, John, can you take yourself off and hold on, let me just do this. John, can you take yourself off and then put yourself back on in the same place? If you can find the same place. There you go.
Oh, something just changed for me.
Nicole, can you see?
I tried to reload, so now I'm just loading.
Okay.
Yeah, now it looks like I'm seeing somebody from somebody else's view.
I put both of you, and Jones, you can see through somebody? Jones, speak up if you can't see.
he's on mute.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, I can see. I can see
Okay.
through the spider. Or
Okay.
the eagle,
Great.
whoever.
All right. Okay,
Ooh.
so let's move along. All right. So what are y'all doing? You've had your stealthy rogue scout out a few things. What you gonna do?
I think somebody should take a few steps in there, shoot at him. I can back away. I can cast grease right in this this little slot here that he's got to run through, and we can all back off, and the ranged attackers can do their thing, and the melee guys can be right there waiting, like waiting over here.
I can also, whenever he comes
Jump
into
off.
range for me, I can hit him and basically stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, the alternative is just to try and make our way down the hall to the east and see if we can evade him entirely, but I have no idea what's the right way to go. So we could just try and head to the east and see if,
Was there any
Find an
sense
exit.
of,
Well,
any
I
sense
haven't, I
of,
haven't found a
What
stairway
about-
down, so I mean, I could keep exploring stealthily until I find something that looks like it leads to a lower level.
right, was there any sense of continuing past him? Like, we don't necessarily gain anything by attacking him right now if you can continue to sneak past.
Well, let me see if there's.
And see if we're on the right track.
I could see how close I could. I mean, in order to. I don't know how, like a 33 on stealth, like. where
Yeah,
that
I'm
gets-
assuming you're like peeking around the corner. If you just walk up to him or the Driders or somebody, they're gonna see you.
Right.
So,
So. Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
I cast protection from good and evil on myself, which undoes my concentration from the pass without
Pass.
trace, and I charge in to attack.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Well, isn't that interesting? All right, so I've got an 18 because I rolled with advantage for initiative. Yay.
Noise. Let's see here if I
why
can
did
bring-
mine go with disadvantage?
Shouldn't have. Because your control key is stuck down?
Well, at least
Yeah,
some
it
of us
should
got
be
double
a-
digits.
Why is it rolling 2? Why is it taking a lower one? I don't know. Should have advantage. All right. Oh, let's go with the first one. Right, 16.
Okay, without Dave Miller, who's adding our lines?
Is anybody playing Diron, or is he just hanging out with the diva? Hanging out with the angel? Talking angel talk.
Omanada, he's tooled up and powerful.
Yeah, no, I think we should definitely have our sorcerer. I think that would be. He's adds chaos. I mean, seems
Yeah.
like a missing opportunity.
Is somebody prepared to do that? Hunter, if you're the only one prepared, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think Hunter is more qualified to play a sorcerer than most of us. It would take me 45 minutes to
What?
figure out what to do.
Yep.
And I think he can
Plus,
roll
he's
right
got us
into the
into
rolls.
this mess.
So 0
Okay.
and got a 21. How do I switch? There's this 21. All right. I don't know how to order those. Oh, do you just click on this thing?
You do. It'll. Yeah, that'll work.
Hmm.
There we go.
Did it work? Oh, somebody did it.
So I pulled a Xeron on, and you should be able to control Hunter, I think.
I don't see him, but I believe you.
Well, if you don't see him, then that's a negative.
Well, theater of the mind. We can move on. Or
Yeah,
Weaver,
you can
it's
put
the first
another-
one.
Yeah, okay. You can put another one of yourself on there, or you can put on, do we not have, where's your old characters? Put on Khalifa.
That's a good idea.
By the way, anyone who's in that yellow circle from me gets a bonus on saving throws for what it's worth.
And can't be poisoned or frightened or something.
Yeah, it can't be frightened and also get a bonus on the saving throws equal to my charisma modifier, which is substantial, I think. Charisma modifier is +3.
All right.
So for what it's worth.
Better than a sharp stick in the eye.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, since I see my comrade charging in, I decide now's a good time to steady myself and try and loose a crossbow bolt at this demon looking thing.
Which one is Obi? Are you the eagle? The agent of shield?
And
Okay.
Khalifa is Xeron.
Oh, that's the run right there. Cool. Makes sense. Not yet. I gotta be up there. Cool.
All right, you're shooting with a crossbow bolt. Okay,
That's the plan. Yep.
giving away your position. All right.
Giving away my position, I suppose.
That's fine.
All right, I get a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And I do 32 points of damage.
True. Okay.
And that's that.
Okay. So at the end of that turn, he will take his first legendary action,
What?
which is to teleport right over here next to who he saw. Attack
Super.
him.
Okay. So teleporting, probably you can't hit him with your thing.
He just appears there, I assume.
Yeah, he just appears there.
So no opportunity attack for you, I guess.
Nope, that's less good.
That is less good.
Xeron moves a little bit away, which, no, I guess he'll move over here to stay in the
Magic
radius.
circle.
Yeah, in the circle. But kind of behind you, and he will
Quit stepping on me, Maitsley.
and
Sorry.
he will cast a ray of frost at him.
Okay. Is that a saving throw or that's a attack?
That is a 25 to hit
That hits.
for 19 cold damage. That seems excessive. Is
Wow.
that?
That's possible if you rolled well.
But it would be 3d8. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Okay. If the 25 hits, yeah.
Okay, yep.
And then he's happy with his position there. He'll just I think that's the end of his turn. I don't think he wants to use any bonus actions or anything.
Okay. So at the end of that turn, the demon uses his second legendary action to do a claw attack against Orb Weaver, which
Right.
got him. 26 to hit, 14
Yeah, so-
slashing damage.
That'll certainly hit. So I will take 14 slashing damage.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use my reaction to hit him
Go ahead.
because I get to attack because of Sentinel, I believe.
I believe you do.
And let's see. Did I correctly do that? 12 does not probably hit.
It does not. Armor class is 18.
All right. All righty.
My turn.
No, Akuton has 2 attacks, right?
But that's my reaction.
Oh, sorry, Doi, my bad.
And so
Carry on.
now we're up to
J1.
J1.
J1
Okay.
and then Akuton's actual turn.
So that's all right. So one thing I forgot to say is that layer action at 20. So first the layer action happens. When the layer action happens, I will say, everybody give me a dexterity saving throw, DC of 12. As the sorry, I'll tell you what happens. The whole ground just shakes, and this the webbing that's around you and surrounding you that you're standing on comes up, and it gets in your eyes. So give me a dexterity saving throw of DC of 12.
Yes.
There's my nat 20.
Nice.
29.
2 nat 20s.
I got a 21 with a nat 20 also.
Okay,
3 for me.
so no failures yet.
14, what was it?
DC of 12.
All right,
Well,
success.
We're missing one person.
Oh, Zeron, I guess.
Sorry, I
Okay.
forgot my other person.
All right.
You're on.
Yeah,
Also
all of you wipe these webs out of your eyes. Akaton, you've got your hands full with this large halberd. You barely do, but you all get it out of your eyes. You can see just fine.
Okay, and now on to 19, which was
Okay.
J1.
19, which is the Da Vinci. Okay, so it
Is that this big guy? This thing?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So first, as it looks at you and growls, this scintillating, multicolored light comes out of it. So everyone who can see it, which is all of you, give me a.
I can't see it.
Why not?
I'm
Are you
behind the wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I made a foolish choice about putting walls in, but not ones I can see. Okay, so 5 of you, I can see it. Give me a DC Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Oh,
throw?
sorry. This is to frighten you. Now, AJ, are you stopping them from being frightened or something?
Yeah, they can't be frightened.
Okay. Now
If they're
it looks
within that
like
yellow circle, they can't be frightened.
so. It looks like Obadiah is the only one really exposed to this.
Yeah.
Except that my protection for good and evil against myself means I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by him.
All right. So he gives off a lot of colors.
Oh, yeah.
He gives off a lot of colors.
Which reminds me strangely of someone, but I'm not sure who.
But then he's still going to make attacks. It's in the book. I can show you. He's still going to make attacks. And who had attacked him? So, yeah, AJ first. His bite is going to go for you. 21. Does that hit?
Oh, yes.
All right, that's 44 piercing damage.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Wow.
Minus 44. Boom. All right.
Yeah. All right. And then he just laughs at your body and turns it with his 2 claws, goes for Orb Weaver. 11 points of slashing, Orb Weaver.
Yep. Okay, I will record that dutifully. Yes.
And then turns around and slashes Obadiah. 15 Obadiah probably misses.
Misses.
Okay.
Okay, this thing is no joke, gentlemen.
All right.
My turn now?
Nope,
Now it's Akaton.
that's mine.
Oh, now it's Akaton.
Give me a death saving throw.
Well, he's
What's
not
that?
that dead.
Oh, he's not at 0?
He's
No,
at
I'm
39.
I'm at 39, but that was half of what I had.
Oh, come on.
Jay, with the smites, do I roll those beforehand before I attack?
No, you attack, and if you hit, then it gets the smite added onto it.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and hit with the halberd of warning. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doo.
And are you? Oh, like the normal smite, not like a spell.
Well, no, I have a spell I want to cast.
Okay.
I want to cast blinding smite.
Yeah. Okay. Then say
Nice.
you do that, and then hit him.
Okay, so I cast blinding smite first.
Yeah.
Let's see if that did its thing.
What was the?
I don't know
What
what
was
that
your
is.
roll to hit?
I don't know.
Okay.
DC, no, that's to save. I don't know how to do spells. So
Yeah. No, don't do that. Just give me a weapon attack.
just give you a weapon attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's +6. Dun, dun, dun. Ba-dum. 8. Well, that's a miss.
Yep.
Oof.
Good thing
Although,
you get to hit twice.
hold on. I think, is it damage rolls that I can re-roll because I have the
Yeah, that's the damage rolls, not the
Okay.
hits, I'm afraid.
Great Weapon Master?
Yeah,
Oh,
damn.
sorry. I was thinking about that, your bib.
Or the great weapon fighting.
Great Weapon Master is damage. Okay, so that's 1 hit is a miss. 16, that's a miss, right?
Yeah. 18 is his armor class.
All right, but I still get to try to hit him with the little back of it. You know, I can spin it around.
Oh,
and
yeah.
hit for-
Yeah.
So I still
Bonus
get
action,
one more
yeah.
chance.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
All right, I'll take it. So that
Hit them with the butt of your butt of your weapon.
Yeah, let's look at that.
Butt of my weapon, and I think that does what, a D4 or something?
D4
Yeah.
plus your strength, and then the blinding smite.
D4 plus strength, okay.
I think so. We'll say it is.
And again, is that the +2 for the strength?
I mean, D&D Beyond should do it for you.
All right, well, except I don't see anywhere that it has that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, roll D4 plus your strength.
Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is, found it. Yeah, D4 plus strength. All right, so that does 3 points of damage, and then it also
Okay.
does an additional,
And that radiant damage, I think that's that 16 radiant damage that got rolled up there.
3d8, yeah, I guess.
Okay. So that's 16, okay.
And then he saves Constitution versus blindness. I'm sorry, Radiant doesn't matter?
No, I mean, it's just normal. Okay, I was seeing if that did any more damage. All right,
All right.
and Constitution saving throw or be blinded. All right.
Yeah,
All right, all right, all right. No, he's pretty good at Constitution saving throws. 17?
15.
Okay, so he saved.
Well, that was awesome. All right,
That was pretty good.
We've hit him
all
for
right.
70 so far, I think. We're making progress.
That's, there we go.
Of course, we may be dead first, but we're making progress.
So Jay, on a, so I have I was looking at my stuff. I can actually make a bonus, a second attack when I use an attack on a turn. Can I also do the branding smite spell if I use it with magical item in addition?
Yeah, so that's a spell you have. Yeah, you can cast Branding Spite and then you can hit twice. Yeah, you attack twice just like
And
a
then-
fighter.
And branding smite will apply to both attacks?
It'll apply to the first one, I believe. The first one that hits. If you miss with the first one and hit the second one, then it'll apply. Now, I mean, since you said
Alright,
you're
so let
around the
me-
corner, since you said you're around the corner, and I mean, you'll have to work that out somehow.
Yeah, I'll come around and
Yeah, okay.
I'll come around and I have a, I guess I will hit him with my glaive.
Okay, so that's 10 feet of reach, so you get the just
Yep.
tell AJ to duck or something. Okay,
Yeah, something like
all right,
that.
cool.
All right, so first attack is 29 crit.
Oh boy, double the dice, including the dice that comes from Branding Smite, which I don't know what that is.
All right, so here we go. Slashing damage is 12 plus, and branding smite 2d.
12, how much of that was from
level?
So that's probably 8 plus 4, so I'll double the 8 to be 16, so that's 20, I think, because it was a crit.
That was 7 plus 5.
Oh, okay,
So
close enough.
14, so 19.
Okay,
And then here's the branding smite dice. That is another 26.
wow. Yeah, you're damaging this guy.
And here we go with the second glaive attack. That one, 13, not as good.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Oh, wait. Oh, does Flash of Genius would not apply to an attack roll, right? Just ability check or saving throw?
I suspect so, but you're the expert. You're the
Yeah,
genius.
that's what- yeah, it doesn't say an attack roll. And I will retreat back behind the wall. And
Okay.
and my homunculus servant is going to fly up above him and do a ranged attack.
Okay.
Let's see, that's not connected. Roll. 1d20 plus 4.
Ah.
Woohoo! He got a crit also.
Wow.
Didn't you
Go
roll a crit on your
for-
saving throw too? Isn't that like 3 20s in a row?
Crazy.
Yeah, not quite, but 1d4 plus
Okay.
2 force damage.
All right. Cool. Oh, wait, I already
So that
reported
would
that.
be, oh well, that was 5.
Okay. I thought I was reading the 4 strike and that, okay,
Sorry,
cool.
sorry, just 4.
Okay,
4.
no problem.
Okay.
Now
So
we got J2.
well, first of all, at the end of your turn, he's gonna remember that he has legendary actions and he's gonna
Oh, yeah.
take one to teleport back here. I can't see the lines, but I think that's probably a good place to be. Maybe a little bit further. But yeah, he's gonna teleport way back here with his legendary action. So you said J2. So at this point, shimmering out of existence all around of you, 4 spiders appear into existence. Hold on. Wrong. Give me a second.
Drink, but ink. Look at all these spiders.
Okay, yeah, I think that's 4 spiders. 4 spiders appear in existence. And they attack. So I'll roll these by hand. First one going against Obadiah. Natural 20. All right,
That's a hit.
that's 10 points of piercing damage. Give me a Constitution save, DC 13. Okay. Second one goes after Orb Weaver. That's a fail. Next one goes after Xeron. That's a 30-20. I guess that hits. So Xeron takes 7 points of piercing damage and give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
+3, because you're in the aura.
Are you rolling that saving throw, Hunter?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are these demons
No.
or fiends or fae or?
According to the monster manual, they're beasts. Now maybe they should
Okay.
be, but
That's cool. I'm sorry. So
this is going
this
after
is a
Xeron. This is going after Dave Miller. Give me it. So
So what was the to hit roll? You got over 14, I assume.
yeah. So 7
All right, and
piercing
then-
damage. And then give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, only 9.
Oh, and you add 3.
I give add 3, and I give a flash of genius to Xenon
Ooh.
Okay.
next to me.
Yeah, Jay,
So that's a plus 4.
All right.
Hunter, because he's in that yellow circle, he gets a +3 additionally.
Yep. Yeah, we figured that. So
Okay.
9 plus 3
Oh.
wouldn't have been enough, but then
Oh.
adding another 4 was.
+2. Not yeah, because it's
So
a D4, right?
No,
The flash of genius, or is it?
no, it's a 4.
4?
No, it's a
Oh.
plus
It's
4.
intelligence.
My
Oh, wow,
mistake.
cool.
Sweet.
All right. And the last one is going to go against Matesley. Does 9 plus 6, 15 hit you, Matesley?
16. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. All right. So that was the phase spiders. Okay. Next.
Next is Obi. Yeah. So I'm going to go after the big guy. I'm gonna move. Let's see how many squares away is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then boom, boom. Yeah, so I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, so he probably gets an opportunity attack from the spider. And then for my attack, I can teleport 10 feet as I attack him.
The
So
opportunity
do you
attack
want to take?
misses. Yeah, missed.
Sweet. Sweet. All right. So I'll take a poke with my rapier, missing. And then
Okay.
another poke. Oops, I rolled the wrong thing, but still that hits.
Well, oh, okay. No, that's the 2 hits.
It
Okay,
was,
sure.
it would have
That's
been
fine.
+1 more because of my rapier, but
That's
whatever.
fine.
And then, so that should be, a bonus action also would be to focus the energy of the planes. So 12 plus 7, 19 total.
Okay.
And I think that's it. Now
Okay.
I'm in his face.
At the end of your turn, he takes his second legendary action to make a claw attack against you.
He has disadvantage.
Okay. He's still hit. And
Dang it.
I'll average 16 and 12. You take 17. Sorry, you take 14 to damage. I like how I averaged 16 and 12 and almost gave you 17 damage, though. That's pretty good.
All right.
The new map.
Wow. Okay, so we're not quite outnumbered, but I think we need some more friends. So I'm going to cast Conjure Beast at 5th level to summon 2 Allosauruses and command them to attack the spiders.
Okay.
Seems good.
I'll put some dots on there. Let's make them yellow. So where are they going to be?
Great. And Allosauruses are large.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. Is that right? Yeah, they're large. So let's put like 1 to the north and 1 to the south near the
Okay.
those spiders, ideally on the far side of them.
Like that and that?
I'm not seeing any Allosauruses, so
Do you see yellow dots?
Nope.
no.
Oh, of course you don't. Let's try this again.
Did you summon invisible
Ta-da.
owls?
That's sixth
Invisible
level.
Allosauruses, those would be pretty cool. Yes. All right,
Okay.
so they poof into existence and I give them their orders.
Now, do they attack now? Is that what they do? They follow your turn? Or do they roll their own initiative? Is this summon beasts or conjure animals?
It is
the
conjure
spell?
animals.
Okay. Yeah, can you roll initiative for them? I mean, maybe I
Yeah.
should say they follow you, but that's
Sure. Let me put them all in there. Yeah, 19 and 5.
oh, just as a group. So
Oh,
19.
great. 5 was my
5.
first one.
All right, 5. Okay. All right, so that was your turn.
And next is
Do
J3.
you have a bonus action?
I don't think I can wild shape right now. I thought that's an action instead of a bonus.
For you, it's a bonus action.
Oh,
That's
really?
part of being a moon druid.
Okay. Can I fly with all these webs around?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's wild shape into a Quetzalcoatlus.
Okay. You do that.
Okay, and those are huge.
So like 3 by 3.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to fly in this space with something that big?
I'm not sure. That's why I wanted to ask. I'm not clear how tall
I
this.
mean, vertically, you're fine. Horizontally, might be a little harder.
I appear to be hovering over our entire group.
You do appear to be that. So you tell me, you can move. You still got your movement.
Yeah, okay, let's move me.
Tell me if you're
Oh.
stuck because I stuck you in. All right, so let's see.
Let me, I should be able to,
Well, I made it so you can't walk through walls, so I don't know if that's messing things up. Or at least I hope you can't
Okay.
walk through walls.
yeah, I would like to be roughly where I am now.
Okay, you are.
Great.
There you are.
And
Okay.
next up is.
And at the end of
Oh, yeah.
one more, the third and final legendary action from the now Finchi is he's going to attack with disadvantage at how'd I do? Missed. Okay. All right. Now what?
J3
Okay.
and Allosauri are tied, actually.
Right.
J3 first.
J3 is the Driders. They're not going to do anything. So the Allosaurus.
Okay, so since they are right next to their targets, they are going to attempt to claw. So let me do 3. Yeah, can I just roll for both of them at the same time?
I mean, you can roll for each of them.
Well, sorry, yeah. Okay, so North Allosaurus claws 26, 8 plus 4. Okay, so that's North Allosaurus.
Yeah, that
So
16
6.
hits.
Okay,
Is that what we're
and
saying?
so yeah, so that's 8 points of damage. South Allosaurus, so 12 to hit, and so rolls a 7, and which probably misses.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we got Orb Weaver and Xeron coming up.
All right. So I can sort of see the Malfashine, but not super well. I don't know.
I'd give it half cover then.
Okay. Actually, I don't know what that functionally means.
It adds 2 to its armor class.
Okay.
Unless someone has like the sharpshooter feat or something, but you don't have that, I don't think.
I have steady aim, which gives me, I think, advantage, but not sharpshooter.
It gives you advantage, but you've got an enemy next to you, so that would just cancel that out. So just be a straight roll.
So okay. I think instead of that, then I will just attack the spider that's right next to me. And I will just do that.
Okay,
and see
you
if
got
I can
a
get
dagger
rid
or
of it.
something?
I have a rapier, so I'll do that.
Okay.
So I'm guessing 25 hits.
Yep.
And then I do 30 damage to this poor spider.
30 damage. Rogues, man. All right.
Is it still a spider?
It is.
Oh my goodness, these are heavy duty spiders.
All right.
Wait, that one had already been hit. So it's sorry, that one had already been hit by the Allosaurus. So actually, no. No, you
Okay.
just you take
I
it out.
finished it off.
Yes.
Okay. And that's what I do.
All right.
All right. So 20-foot cube would not include that guy and that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it. Xeron is going to cast Fairy Fire to hit the 2 spiders that are near us, because he can choose.
It'll hit your. It's
No,
friendly
okay,
fire.
It's friendly fire. Never mind. He doesn't do that then. He would know better than that. He does not do that. He instead casts mirror image on himself.
Okay.
And then That's it.
I would think so. Yeah.
Doesn't do any other bonus actions or anything.
Okay.
All right, so next would be the layer action.
Oh, the layer action. Let's see. Okay. All the what they want to do. Well, that's what they're gonna do. All the phase spiders disappear from your view. They seem to fade into existence. And if you're looking over your shoulder, Obadiah, you say, they're going into the, what the hell is it called?
Ethereal plane.
Yes. All right. So that's the layer action.
Okay. So then next up would be the Nalfashine, like for
Okay.
reals.
All right. Might as well see if he gets his colors. If he gets his color thing back, it's not gonna. You're within 15 feet. Okay, so he sparkles with color again. You're not affected, Obadiah. Matesley, I'd like you to. So you use your druid numbers to give me a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Okay. Fail.
Okay, so you are frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
So frightened means you can't move towards him, and as long as you can see him, you have disadvantage on attacks and other things. All right. So, and the Nalfashine is going to turn to the enemy who's right in front of him. Bite, bite, claw. Or bite, claw, claw. With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Correct.
Here's hoping.
All right,
Oh,
well,
that was not great.
that is not great indeed. So
Hey, save yourself from the crit.
So I think it counted the crit damage there, though. No?
I think it did.
No, it's just a 5d10 thing. So never mind. That's just, yeah. So 60 damage, piercing and slashing.
Yep.
Ouch, man. I am bloody for sure.
He reaches in, he takes a big bite out of you, and while he's biting you, one of his claws just flails, but then he comes up with your blood dripping from his fangs, and he slashes you across the chest.
Son of a bee.
Let's see here. Where's that like healing pixie thing?
Yeah. No
he's standing back there at the door.
Medic.
Medic.
So next would be if he's done
Yes.
trying to eat Obi-Wan, then next is Akaton.
Yeah, and I cannot get there and do anything. Right? Like I've got a speed of 30, so that means it's a dash to get there.
As far as I know. I don't know. Do you have Misty Step? I don't know.
Oh, do I have Misty Step? I don't know. Do I? Let me look. I might actually.
Now, if you cast Misty Step, then you can't cast a. Oh, that's a. You're a. Never mind. You're a paladin. That doesn't matter.
What were we gonna say?
Well, if you're a spell cast, like you can't cast your bonus action spell and a action spell unless one of them's a cantrip. But that doesn't matter to you. You're a paladin. You hit people with your big weapon.
All right. So yeah, if I cast Misty Step, let's do that. Boom. And that puts me here. Let me ask you this.
That doesn't look good. That the DC was 21 for that first attack.
What's that?
Saying I think Hutter's lost his good and evil, beyond good and evil.
There's a. Oh, yeah. Okay.
If Matesley is in my aura of, does it cure his fear?
I do not know.
It doesn't say here. It just says.
And in this case, it's only my wingtip.
It
looks
says
like.
they can't be frightened.
But if they were frightened,
Can they be unfrightened? Did you read them a bedtime story? Like,
Instantly creatures
Also-
can't be frightened while you're conscious. I don't know. Can somebody, Jones, can you Google that? Does the paladin's aura of courage remove fear?
And Obi, how
For somebody.
badly damaged are you?
Extremely badly.
Do you need some laying on of hands?
It would keep me from dying after one more hit.
Yeah,
of course,
Uh,
also if you kill him, that would keep you from dying. That'd be another thing. I mean, I don't know how
Right.
close we are.
I can't imagine we're that close. We haven't hit him with anything.
No,
You've
we've
hit
hit
him
him with
quite a
like
bit.
150 points of damage or something. Like we can ask Jay if he's bloodied, but like we've whacked him pretty good.
He's definitely showing his damage.
Let me see. Obadiah, I'm going to put plus 20 points work for you. Does that get you
Nice.
in a little bit better
Daddy
range?
likey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hit you with 20 points of heal ability.
I love it.
I don't know where I marked that anywhere, but
It's probably under your features and
traits.
traits.
There's a lot of stuff there. Oh yeah, look at that. So yeah, I'll put 20 points into you real quick. Confirm.
I accept.
All right. And let me see where I place myself, if I place myself in the right place.
You aren't looking so good yourself, man.
I'm not looking great, but my expectation is if he moves toward me, I'm just going to stop him.
So I don't know if you're done, but next up will be Vitor.
I think I am done. I think that's all I can do in this moment.
Okay, so he's going to take, after your turn, he's going to take his first legendary action and take another swing at Obi. This
All right,
time not with disadvantage.
In response, I'm going to hit him.
Okay, you do that.
So let's see. That is this.
So Obi, that's a hit for 16.
Correct. But luckily, I
11.
was
God
healed a little before.
damn
that.
it. I cannot hit with this halberd to save my life. All right. Well, I tried.
And that's
Thanks,
what really
friend.
matters. I think that's the lesson we've learned today.
All right. Next up is I guess Vitor, unless there's more legendary thingies happening.
If
So
only.
Jay, I'm looking at Branding Smite. It's a concentration spell that lasts a minute. So
Yeah. So the
any,
next hit you land, it'll still apply. That's what
Okay,
happened, right?
so
You
I'm
cast
gonna
it and then
come
you
around the
missed, right?
I cast it, I hit, and then I missed on the bonus attack.
Sorry, if you've used the branding smite works once. I think all these smite spells work.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then you
Nope.
concentrate to keep
Mine's
it
a, mine's
going.
a,
Yeah, you concentrate
says,
to keep it going. But what happens is if you hit it and he's branded, you concentrate to keep it burning. That's my understanding. Like it goes off.
Oh,
and then
okay.
you
the
concentrate
next time
keep
you
the
hit a
effect.
creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the weapon gleams with astral radiance as you strike.
Okay, so the next
The
time that
attack
already
deals
happened.
an extra.
That already happened. And it would last a minute. Like if you just missed a few times and then it took you a minute to hit somebody, that's where the minute would apply. Also, the minute would apply if they failed their saving throw, then they'd still be blinded.
Yes,
But
or
it's
whatever.
it's just one hit.
It's whatever the effect is.
Okay.
It happens once, and then you
Okay.
concentrate to keep the effect going.
The yellow circles
Okay.
are dinosaurs.
Got it. Yeah. No, I figured they were allies. All right. Well, I'm just going to come around the corner and let's see, move up. Just, oh, good. 55 feet. I will, I'm gonna move up a little bit closer. And I'm going to shoot Ray of Frost. 18.
That is his armor class. That hits.
Damage is 17.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, he's certainly looking damaged.
And I'm going to attack again.
No,
Ray of Frost.
no. That would be for like a weapon attack. You get to do two, but for a spell.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, then my homunculus servant will fly up above him again and attack.
How fast is your homunculus?
30 feet.
Oh, and its attack has range, right? So.
Yeah,
Okay,
range
cool.
attack is 30 feet. So.
Oh, cool.
I don't know
okay.
I don't know where he is, but he can. Shirtfur can get there.
Mm-hmm.
20 plus 4. 23.
Yeah.
I really hope this kills him.
4 plus 2.
The homunculus
5.
servant brings him to his knees.
He's certainly hurting. Okay. So at the end of your turn, he takes another legendary action to a claw attack against Obadiah.
God. That does hit, and it does not bring me to my knees yet
Okay.
because of the healing from my ally. I have 8 hit points left.
All right. Well, now it's time for the spiders to do their thing.
Okay. So they all phase back into existence right around Orb Weaver. So 3 attacks. What was I doing? Yeah, no. Nice. Three attacks.
This is all against me.
Yes, they are.
Awesome.
A 14 probably misses. 15, does that miss?
17 is what you're looking for.
Okay, so one of them hit,
Okay.
doing 7 piercing damage.
7. Okay.
7. And give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. On it. That I have with advantage.
Okay, you're going for a 13.
And I got a 19 thanks to the advantage.
Okay, you shake off the poison.
Okay.
Okay, that's their
All right.
turn.
And so next up is Obi-Wan.
At this point, the now Fashin takes his 3rd legendary action and he teleports.
Oh,
Here we go. He teleports
Somewhere.
somewhere.
so we don't see him though. So he has the ability to teleport places that we can't see from here.
So
Yeah.
this sounds like an
It's
opportunity
his
to
home.
run
Well,
past.
it might be time for locate object.
Well, I don't think we're on the right plane. Like we have. I mean, maybe.
No.
Yeah, we have to get to a lower level. There's some sort of
Yeah, I don't
let's-
know
pass.
1,000 feet is close or not. Like I have no idea. It might be. It might be.
But we should take our opportunity just to like run forward while he's.
Well, I seem to be like surrounded by a bunch of spiders, but yes.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
They came
I
back?
mean, I like the idea in principle.
Yeah, they phase in and
Spiders
phase out.
surrounding me at the moment.
All right, so we are down to Obadiah. Okay. Well, as damaged as he is, I have no idea where that guy went. I
Potion of healing you can drink or something, or nothing like that?
have a cure wounds spell that I can do. I was going to try to go and help our friends, but it's probably wiser to touch myself and cast cure wounds at 3rd level, which is
Breathing.
ooh, good rolls. 23 healing. Nice. All right. And that's my action. And I will move back this way so that I'm a little closer to the rest of the team. Done.
All right, next up would be our Quetzalcoatlus.
Sweet. All right. If I can make it, all right. So I'm having a lot of, I obviously can't see through walls, but it seems like everyone knows where the big bad guy is.
No.
No, he teleported out of our sight, so we don't know where he is
Completely out.
anymore.
Well, that means you might not be afraid of him anymore. I don't know.
That's true. Or you get to make another saving throw because you can't see him, right?
Yeah. But that's at the end of my turn, though. I have to start off frightened. So I actually think I can maybe do the most good against one of these spider things around Orb Weaver.
I would like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go fly and dive to one of those, assuming I can make it. Come on, measure. Yeah, I totally can, which means I can do a diving attack. So I'm gonna fly closest to the nearest one. Come on, move. Move. Nearest one I can get at. These invisible walls are kind of.
Yeah, I'm learning something about designing Pac-Man mazes.
Ah, okay, great. Okay,
I really
so
should have
this
made
nearest one-
visible as well as invisible, visible walls that so that you could tell what you couldn't see.
Okay, 16 to hit.
Yes, that hits the spider.
Okay, 26 points of damage.
Okay, ooh,
Nice.
that's a lot of damage. Still standing.
Trapped. That's all I've got.
Okay.
Well, maybe an Allosaurus can finish him off.
I hope so.
So next would be J3, which I think might be the Driders. I don't know.
Yep. They're hanging out.
Okay, and then it is up to the Allosauruses, or Allosauri, I should say.
All right, so North Allosaurus is going to come down close to this one that walls. Can North Allosaurus attack the one to Orb Weaver's left or west?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Excellent. All right, so
But Jay, for what it's worth, it looks like the sort of general consensus, even though there's nothing clear, is that they're not frightened when they're within the aura, but the clock is still ticking on it. Like it's still lasting.
So if they leave the aura, they might have to redo their saving throw, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that means that Ben couldn't move closer to the thing. That doesn't apply. It means he would have disadvantage on things while he can see it, so that doesn't apply either. So,
Right.
But Ben, can you roll again to see if the fear wears off? Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, so 17 plus
Plus a lot.
yeah, so we're good.
Okay. Yep. You're not afraid.
Yay! Conquering fear. Okay, so North Allosaurus rolls 13 to hit.
I thought the North Allosaurus already hit.
I'm sorry, South Allosaurus is 13 to hit.
Okay, and he's going to the guy to the south, I assume.
Wait. Yes, I'm sorry. North Allosaurus rolled 13 to hit and 12. South Allosaurus was 13 to hit for 7 points.
Oh, and 13 hits. Oh, okay, great, great. Okay,
So the top guy got 12, and the bottom guy got 7.
thank you.
Okay,
Cool.
next up is Orb Weaver, who I forgot I have a thing. Okay, I'm going to, she's gonna try to attack with the rapier the spider to the south, I guess.
Okay, that's taking some damage.
It's taken some damage. And so we will
You steady aiming, I guess.
steady
Yep,
aiming, so,
Okay.
and takes 37 more damage.
dead.
And we'll use Whales for the Grave on the one to the east, which is the one that Matesley swooped on.
Uh-huh.
See if you could finish that off with another 8.
It does not finish it off, but
All right. All right.
okay.
Oh, and so let's say I used a trinket to do that Whales from the Grave, but then I manifest another trinket from the dead spider that I just killed. So that's
Great.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Who's next?
So next is Zeron, the sorcerer.
Oh, yes. So Xeron is thankful that he's not quite as surrounded now. And he's going to use a cantrip to chill, touch. No, he's going to Ray of Frost. This guy to the west.
Okay.
Which is a 19 to hit for
Yep.
21 cold damage.
Okay. It's not dead, but it's hurt.
Dang it. And he will move to the other side of this Allosaurus so that he's less in the line of fire.
Okay.
All right. And next up will be a layer action.
Oh, okay. Everybody give me a DC 12 deck save. As webbing again pops up and gets in your eyes.
Are you freaking kidding me? I have +9 and got an 11.
Okay, yeah, Orb Weaver, you're blinded till the end of your turn.
DC what?
12.
I'm blinded.
Hang on. I give him a flash of genius.
Who, Orb Weaver
Which-
or Akaton?
Wait. Orb Weaver, what'd you roll?
I rolled an
11.
11.
They both failed.
We both
Wait.
failed, so he's
both-
in the mix, so give it to him.
+4.
Okay, I am not blind apparently.
Okay, all right. So the two brothers are
I
blinded.
rolled.
And the Allosauruses.
Wow. All right. I wish this
That's
had
great.
happened when there were actual bad guys around.
Okay, so let's add that.
I rolled a
condition.
19.
And is that something we're gonna want to be checking on people's turns again, or?
At the end of your turn, you're not blinded anymore.
Okay, I see. Okay, so then
one.
it's the Nalfishni's turn.
Okay. All right, it's not doing anything.
Okay, then it's the blind paladin's turn.
Take my turn to wipe my eyes.
Okay. Next.
It's Vitor's turn.
All right. I'm going to come over here and I will stand 10 feet away from the two spiders and I'll make a glaive attack on one.
Okay. Yeah, they're both pretty hurt. You
Okay.
might chop.
That is a 22
Yep.
and 13 damage.
Chop.
Okay. Then there's another glaive attack on the other one. That is a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Damage is 10.
Yep. Dead.
Excellent, good job. All right, next up is the homunculus.
there anything we left to do? Anyone left to kill?
Well, we have to go find the Nalfishni at least.
Or no, we can just continue to look for the key, right? Or
Yeah, we can look for the way out of here, I guess.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he was up here potentially guarding a path this way.
Yeah, so
So this-
the homunculus servant will fly as far as he can, 30 feet ahead. Which doesn't get him that far. So, whose turn?
After that would have been the spiders,
Obadiah.
but they're not gone, so Obi-Wan.
All right, yeah, I'll move up. Oops, I can't move through walls. I'll move up this way. It's about as far as I can go. I guess I don't really want to dash. I'll just do my movement to there, and I'll just be ready to attack if I see an enemy. That's it for that.
Then
Okay.
it's Quetzalcoatlus' turn. You want to keep us in initiative, Jay? Or
Yeah, I mean, you tell me, are y'all still?
We're
I
on
think so.
guard.
I think so, if you're still
Yeah.
hostile.
Yeah, I'm gonna sail out ahead of Obi. See what I can see.
And if y'all are gonna retreat and lick your wounds, that's one thing, but otherwise I'm gonna keep you in initiative.
got it.
Man, these
So
walls.
after the
I'm
Quetzalcoatl,
gonna,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was gonna cast, I've only got 2 more 3rd level slots. I think I might need to keep them.
It's also not your turn yet, right?
Who's,
Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
flew
but-
ahead and I
yeah.
think I can see 3 spiders, but I might have flown around an invisible wall if I'm,
Yeah, you flew through an invisible wall. I'm still learning how this
Crap.
works, so.
okay, so maybe I'm right about here then.
And they
And I
are,
see
what, I
nothing.
mean, Orb Weaver told you that they were there, so
Yeah,
that
I
fits.
just,
Okay, so next, after you would have been the not so invisible spiders, or the Drider, I guess is next.
Yeah, they're not doing anything until they see somebody attacking them.
Okay, Allosauruses are wiping their eyes if that is anatomically possible. And then Orb Weaver is up, and I guess we'll.
Orb Weaver should scoot around and see what's on our path.
Yes, so I will start doing that. So I will start moving. I should be measuring things maybe to figure out roughly how far I'm moving. That's okay, not that far.
Since you have like 120 feet of movement.
Yeah, exactly. I can dash. So I'm gonna try to catch up to everybody here. And I'll start moving to the southeast, maybe. And then as I get around the corner here, I can see to the northeast these Strider that I told people about earlier. So as we continue to the northeast, we will encounter these.
Okay, are you staying stealthy? Are you stepping out in there?
I'll say I'll be staying stealthy right here at this wall here.
Okay, cool.
And so I'll say, hey guys, when we round this corner, there's going to be more enemies to engage. I
And you
guess.
saw, not only were they there, they have their longbows ready.
They have longbows. Okay, so
Yep.
there's some guys with bows around the corner, so we should prepare ourselves for
Yeah, they not only have them, they have arrows notched.
notched. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Or
maybe
whatever
they've
the
been
term is.
warned by the Nalfashi that we're coming, but we're gonna as soon as we go around the corner here, we're gonna be facing a hail of arrows.
Well, that sounds less good. So do we need to like just wait them out? I mean, how long can you keep your bow knocked? How long can you stay drawn?
You worry that you think their fingers are gonna get tired?
Yeah, their little fingers will feel sore.
That's your choice. You can pull back and chill out.
Yeah, does taking a little rest do anything for us, or is that just wasting our time?
I mean,
Well,
the-
I don't think we could take a rest here because they're like right around the corner and they apparently know we're coming. So we could either retreat out of this entrance and try to hole up outside
The
the
Mount
entrance to
Machine
this.
votes for taking a short rest and all healing up.
yeah, I was
That's
gonna
his
say,
vote.
the downside is that we almost have this now machine killed, and
Yeah,
we'll have to re-engage it at some time in the future, which I don't really
so
want.
we'd have to press on if we want to make it through here. So I think I was under the mistaken impression that we were going north, but it looks like we're going kind of
Northeast.
down there where Orb Weaver is.
Here's the thing though, could we send the Allosauri in there to just like
Wreak
You know,
havoc. Let's
wreak
do it.
havoc and take up some arrows? Like,
Briefing.
That seems like
Yeah.
the kind of thing that Allosauri are built for. If only there were 3 of them, is what I could say. But yeah,
Well, there is
Yeah.
a homunculus servant with him.
I could, well, yeah, that plus 2 Allosauruses.
All right, whose turn is it right now? If we're still on initiative, which maybe we're not, but whose turn
so
is it?
after me would be Zeron.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. So Xeron will move forward. He will go 1, 2, 3. Oops, there's a wall there, so he has to go around this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He comes up here and says, "We need to press on. We can't let that thing get away."
Maybe we should have moved the Allosauri a little bit to the east on their turn also.
I'm fine with granting that, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, but that'll be me. Are they dashing?
yeah.
Next,
They're
is-
still blind, so I don't think they can dash.
Oh, they
You
don't think
what
they
is
wipe
with the
their eye?
anti-blind people in this game? Blind people have bad wisdom saving throws. Blind people can't run fast.
All right.
Where's Evan with the sensitivity training? All right, how far do you want him to go? How far do you want him to go? They went 60 feet, let's say. Okay, so I moved that one a little too far.
That's the
Right.
movement.
And they don't see any, I really should have made the walls visible. Because I can't see them either. I mean, I can flip between seeing them and seeing everything. Yeah, okay, so let's say it's there. All right.
All right. So next up is the layer action.
Oh, okay. All right, I know what I'm gonna do for the layer action.
That's not
I'm
what I
gonna
want to hear.
save it. I'm gonna save it, but if I save it, I might just be dead. Okay, something happened for the layer action.
Okay, so the thing happened,
Trixie.
and then after that thing happened, then Alphashni gets
J1, Nalfashine.
Okay, nothing noticeable happens.
and then we're up to
Hekaton.
Peloton. Yeah.
Sounds like I can't do anything.
Says who?
Says the 3 arrows pointed down the hall.
Okay.
It sounds like we're waiting on some Allosaurus attacks before we rush into anything.
Okay.
Are you still blinded?
Nope, I wiped my eyes clean. I'm just sitting here readied.
Okay. I'm gonna
Blind people
dash.
wouldn't know not to walk into arrows.
We still have ears.
Who's next?
Then we got Baitor and
I just
Shirtfur.
I just dashed over to the yellow circle by the Allosauruses, and Shirtfur is going to ready itself in between the Allosauri ready to fly with them into attack
Okay,
or wherever they go.
okay.
Then we got Obadiah.
So I'll say when,
So,
Wait.
so I'll say when they move.
No,
it
no,
can
no,
move
sorry, I
without
can't
attack.
do anything else.
So I'll say when they move, it's going to move too, but it's not going to attack because ready, you can move or you can attack. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So I can turn invisible using a optional class feature called Nature's Veil as a bonus action, and it'll last until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So that's that. And I will do that, and I will change direction to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's where I go. And I'm
Okay.
invisible there.
You are invisible there, and you see them standing on this large, sort of glowing circle, very large glowing circle.
Nice.
But you're not in the circle. Okay.
It's a glowing circle on the ground, not like
ground.
a aura. It's not an aura. It's just like a drawn
just-
circle or something.
No, it's like this. The ground is glowing underneath them.
Gotcha. And what's the brown dot?
That appears to be a trap door leading into the floor.
Gotcha.
So that's what you're looking for.
So I don't say anything
Or-
because I don't want to give away my position any more than I have to, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a stealth roll, please.
ooh, I get a disadvantage because of my half plate. Ugh, 8.
You still have your pass without trace though?
No.
No, that
that's
was
not
concentration.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That's long gone actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they're going to hear you. I guess the question
Yeah.
is, do you realize they're going to hear you before you step in?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I turned myself invisible, so at least they have disadvantage to shoot me.
Yep. Okay.
But-
So yeah, 3 arrows fly at you with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Perfect time for Allosaurus attacks.
Okay.
Nice.
Pretty
What is this?
sure
All right.
that I'm pretty sure that I need to change out of beast shape to actually give verbal commands to the Allosauruses or wild shape. I mean, that's up to the DM.
Oh.
But,
You don't speak dinosaur?
well, I
Seriously.
am a dinosaur, and if I can, like, go, yeah, exactly, and then they respond with an affirmative gronk, then we're good. But that's kind of
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, you need to give verbal commands to them. That's how it works.
yeah.
Then
That's why I waited
Yeah,
to.
it- we didn't have any. Have we discussed this before?
No, because I conjured them and gave them the verbal command to attack the spiders before
Okay.
I turned into beast shape. So,
Then yeah, I'm going to say yeah. If you want to give them a
So-
command, you have to.
all right, so let's de-beast me, and I will
Okay.
use my turn to de-beast and yell at the Allosauruses.
Okay.
Hey, I can still use an action, so I'm going to give myself some temporary hit points because I only did my movement and a bonus action so far.
Okay.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, you're fine. Oh,
J3.
3.
What's up?
Now the Driders actually have a turn, so I don't know if that was the
No, were you
arrows
saying?
were-
Were you saying something, Ben?
I was saying J3.
Oh, okay. Okay. They get 3 attacks, so they can hear you. So they're going to be attacking with their longbow with disadvantage. So, hold on, all right. Rider number 1. 1, 2.
Ouch.
One.
So that was 1 hit. You still standing?
I am 10 piercing, and then I take that 1 poison, or is it a Constitution saving throw or anything?
Let's see. No, you just take it. And now, so what's this invisibility feature? Is it a depend on your concentration or anything?
It's not.
Okay.
It's just until the beginning, or yeah, the beginning of my next turn.
Okay. 19.
That hits my armor class.
Okay.
So that's 15 more. I am hurting again. Pretty
9
bad.
misses. 14 misses.
14 misses.
Okay. The third one is gonna shoot 3 arrows. 17
Miss.
misses.
21 hits. No, 22 also
22
hits,
hit.
but it doesn't matter because I go down. They might hear a thump of collapsed body.
Yeah.
So I just
okay.
take myself to 0.
Yeah, they stop shooting at that point. Okay.
You're still invisible though, so we can't find you to help you.
At the start of my next turn, I guess I turn visible. I don't know. That's weird. It doesn't say.
Okay.
All right, can the Allosauruses actually make it in there and get there in 60 feet?
Yeah. I'll say that they moved on the previous turn just because that's easier. And so yeah, they can make it in there. They sort of
They're gonna try to pounce.
Hunter, give me a dexterity saving throw. DC 10.
Who, me?
Oh, no.
Oh, for Xeron?
Yeah, to see if it no, to see if Obadiah gets stepped on by an Allosaurus.
No, I automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws because I'm unconscious.
Well, I'm just roll the dice and add your dexterity.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Oh, saving throw?
Well,
I guess I would get
I'm making
proficiency.
this up.
Still.
So
Yeah.
So you're in your haze. You feel an Allosaurus foot. Do they have feet? Come right next to you. But anyway, so they are now approaching the dry. So are they gonna? What's their order to do?
So they're gonna. So the pounce is a claw attack. So
You're having them go towards the Driders?
yeah, they're going to
Oh.
actually charge. Are they
Okay.
not?
Orb Weaver, are you still sneakily peeking at this?
Yeah, just around the corner, I guess.
Yeah, you see, as soon as the Allosaurus steps its foot on this glowing circle, disappears.
No.
Well,
Okay.
I'm
It was this giant glowy circle.
Mhm.
Okay.
How does the second Allosaurus react? I assume that it can't stop, given that it has cobwebs in its eyes and is only an Allosaurus.
Yeah, I mean, it was going on another hallway, or nobody saw, but you don't see any sign of it now.
Okay, so they're both gone.
Okay. Well, that's the thing that happened.
Now we have, after Allosauri, we're back to Orb Weaver.
Well, I guess I will try to shoot one of these Drider.
Okay.
What I'm gonna try to do. Maybe there's something smarter to do, but I ain't doing it. So I will steady myself and shoot one of the Drider and get a 24.
Wait, hold on a second.
Obi, your HP still shows a 31, is that right?
Oh, sorry, I updated on D&D Beyond, but not this. So it is actually at 0 at the moment.
Okay. Sorry, what's going on? A 24? Yeah, that hits.
And does 32 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'll use the whales feature to do 9 points of damage to something that's to the one that's next to it, I guess. So one of them takes 30, whatever I said, 30, and then a different one takes 9. 32 and 9.
Just a second. Yeah, okay.
And that's what I'm doing.
Grave, yeah, you know, if you deal with that sneak attack and target a second creature. Okay.
Yeah, that's necrotic damage, I guess. If that's
Okay.
relevant for anything. Okay.
Oh, that I don't know. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right.
That's what I did.
Who's next? So I'm
Uh,
going to say you're exposed to them now.
Yep, that
Now
seems fair.
So now Xeron. Xeron is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then cast Storm Sphere on them, which is here. It is. Oops, I accidentally rolled it twice. I'm sorry. So
That's
so
okay,
Storm
because
Sphere
Xeron waves his hands and the magic flows out of his hands to create the storm sphere, but as soon as it's over that glowing disc, it just dissipates.
But do my arrows crossbow bolts go through or no?
Crossbow bolts did, yes.
Okay. Okay.
And Wells of Grave worked too.
Okay.
All right, so nothing visible happened to the Drider. I just
Correct.
said that giant circle is protecting them from my spell.
I guess I could say that, yeah, and the Allosaurus seemed to disappear when it got too close to that circle also.
And I will be.
Could we call it a night
done.
at the bottom of the initiative order here?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
The
And
lair action is next.
when is that? Oh, so we've still got a ways to go. I'm fine with
Yeah,
going through everybody if you are. Okay. All right. So lair action. We do the blinding thing. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, natural 1.
Okay.
Oh, there I score a critical. Awesome.
And I will
I got a
say
6.
that when that layer action happens, the glowing circle shrinks by 10 feet in every direction. So it's just around the Driders. Okay, so everybody who got below a 12 is blinded till their next turn, till the end of their next turn.
So that's Vitor and
Mentally.
that's it. Okay. I'll put
Okay.
it on.
Is
And
blinded?
Xeron also. I don't know why it didn't show up, but it got a 7 + 2. So Xeron's also.
Okay.
Okay. And now it's the Elfishnee's turn.
Yeah. Nothing that you can see.
Okay. Paladin's turn.
I can't even imagine what I could do at this point, given where I am. Let's see, I'll move forward a little bit.
You could, if you could find Obi. I don't know if you're close enough to Obi.
Your brother is exposed to those three well, for two things. Obadiah is down, and your brother's exposed to 3 Driders that are
Right,
got
but
arrows.
Obadiah we can't see, right?
We heard the thud,
True.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna grab Xeron and drag him back.
Okay, that's fine.
So to right there, if that pulls him out of the line of fire.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
All right. And then next up would be Vitor, the blind artificer.
So I'm blind and, but I knew where I was going and I heard the thud of Obadiah falling down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move in the direction where I heard that thud,
Okay.
just like there.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Ooh, that sounds promising.
Yeah, it does sound good. I hope it helps me too.
Oh, I have
which,
that.
well, it's good, but it, a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, which is a 30-foot radius of me, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Huh?
So I'm going to target Obadiah.
Yeah.
Will that
Okay.
work from 0 or, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, so your action was casting it, and your bonus action was bringing Obadiah back. Your action was casting the spell. Your
No, it's
bonus
all the-
action was giving him health, I think.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's right. Okay.
Okay.
So Obadiah now has 9.
Cool.
Nice.
Hey, you get to have
I
a
love
turn,
it.
Obadiah.
It's oh, it is me, huh? Well, Shelfer gets to go first.
Oh yeah.
Shirt
fur.
fur.
Shirt fur flies in and it's flying above the circle. I can't see it, but he takes a shot at one of those spider-looking things.
Okay, let me see. Can you read me the description of his weapon?
Yeah. Hang on. It is just a force strike, ranged weapon attack +4 to hit, range 30 feet, one target you can see. And that's the target the servant can see.
Okay.
No, it says you. It doesn't say the servant. So maybe I have to see it.
Well, I'll say that it flies in there. It shoots this like, what does its weapon look like?
It's like a dart. Doesn't do that much damage.
Okay.
It was
and-
a force strike, so it's kind of like an energy force.
Okay.
Energy.
And Orb
ball.
Weaver, are you still peeking over there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. You've seen Shirtfur's attack before, and as it goes over this glowing circle, it just dissipates.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Hmm. All right. Homunculus attacked. It was not super effective.
All
All
right.
right. Next, Obi-Wan.
All right. I groggily awaken. I misty step myself as a bonus action. And then move. I don't know. Can I become standing after I misty step?
Sure.
All right, nice. And then I
Where are you attempting
walk.
to go?
I just
Okay,
want to go
away.
behind these guys.
Okay.
Seems right.
You could have walked.
No, because half my movement would have been standing up, right?
True. That's true. Okay.
All right. Quetzalcoatlus.
So
Or
I'm
not
back
the
to my normal
Quetzalcoatlus.
They're
Sorry.
gone.
self now, but I'm blinded.
No.
So I'm not blinded.
Okay. No, sorry.
It's only
I'll shut up.
okay. So if I'm blind,
You're blinded until the end of this turn.
end of this turn. Okay. Can I cast Mass Cure Wounds towards where I hear all the groaning and agonizing?
I don't know
While
how that
I'm
spell
blinded?
works, but I think so. Yes.
That sounds good. I
Well,
like
so the
this
complicated
idea.
thing is
That seems promising.
I
It's
pick
got
a
a nice
point
title.
within 30 feet, and everyone within. Let's see. Sorry, I pick a point of my choice within range, which is actually 60 feet. Everybody
Mhm.
within a 30-foot radius gets
Yeah.
3d8 plus.
That's everybody.
3.
That's everybody, including
All right.
yourself.
I have not been wounded yet. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
So everyone gets 14 points, which yay.
We like
Take it.
that.
Okay,
Can it go above and beyond our starting point?
I think it's curing. It's not like
yeah,
adding.
nope.
It's not like a certain bard we know.
And or we were at some point you were exposed, but I forget, is that now or did you?
Yeah, people could see me for sure, I think. I think we decided that that was true.
Yeah,
Okay, you didn't move. I mean, you probably had movement on your turn. I'm not trying to.
yeah, jump back here.
No, I can't because I used the steady aim feature.
Okay, well,
I wasn't
And
thinking clearly, but yes, I gotta
9
get about 9
arrows are
arrows
gonna-
shot at me. Yeah,
Yep.
I wasn't thinking so clearly about that.
Well, I think you thought your
But
friends
he's-
would be there too.
Are they
did.
fiends or anything, or what are they? Because
They are monstrosities.
oh, he just gets a saving throw advantage, not okay. Never mind.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Does a 17 hit?
17 is what you're looking for.
Okay, so that's 1 hit with 11 damage.
Okay.
Wow, they are not such good archers. That's a okay, and then so 3 hits in total.
Okay, sorry. Let me go back. I flipped out of the window. So how much did I take altogether?
So 11 plus 15 plus 12.
15 and 12. Okay. I'm not quite dead.
Ouch.
And is this what we're going to call it for the evening?
I think so.
Okay.
Serves me for not going around the wall, but at least I hit that one guy, so that's something.
Unless the Allosauruses pop back into existence.
They do not.
Maybe they were transported to the material plane and this is our ticket out.
There you go.
Yeah.
We accomplished nothing, but you know.
all right.
Okay.
All right,
How's the weather,
thanks, Jay.
gents?
Good session, Jay.
All right.
All right. Have a nice night, everyone.
See y'all next week.
Thank you. Good night.
Would it be like a